If you have a website that integrates with Masterpiece, then setting up events is a very easy thing to do. What you'll do is you'll click on Administration and then click on Events. That's going to open up the events grid where you'll see a list of all your events. After you keep on adding events, obviously your list will be a lot longer. I've already created one event here. What you'll do is you'll click the Add button. In my case, I'm just going to open up the event that I've already created so you can see what I've done. When you create an event, it opens up the WYSIWYG, which is what you see is what you get, template, and it's basically the standard templates that you see in a lot of WYSIWYGs. So you have the ability to bold text, to change the color, to make URLs. You have the spell check, find and replace feature. You can even insert images by going to the Insert tab and then clicking on the picture button. So basically, you'll just simply type in what it is you want your event to say. You can have a start date and an end date, and then you'll put the title of the event here. When you make your event, you may want to associate some items to that event. To do that, you'll click on the Items tab. Here's where you'll find your artist using the artist field or the scan code field or the title field. I've added 2 items to this event for Tony Malici, but let's say that I wanted to add another one. I'll just type in the first few letters of an artist's first name or last name and a drop down will appear. I'm going to click on Elaine, and then click on Search, and then I could just check the box next to the one I want to include in that event. Obviously, if that artist has a lot of items, then you'll just check the necessary box. And then I'll click on the Associate button, and then the bottom part will start populating automatically. Here's where you can select one web primary. That means that you're going to have an event and you want this particular item to represent that event. So if I click on, like, let's say Birds of Paradise, and then hit OK, then the Birds of Paradise picture will represent that event, where the customer could then click on the event, and then it will show all of the inventory that's associated with the event. Now, you don't have to put the event on the website until you want to. So when you want to, you'll just check this box right here that says Display Web. When you check that box and then hit OK, then that event then goes to your website. And then when you don't want it on the event or the website, then you can just uncheck the Display Web. Keep in mind your website may have some dynamic properties also. So this one, if it's in the future, then it won't possibly display on your website until the start date has come. If it's in the past, then it might automatically move the event to the past event section in your website if your website has a past event section. So your website has some dynamic properties, but this is how you create events in Masterpiece. When you're done, just hit OK, and your event has been created on your website. And here's an example of how it would look on your website. So the web primary may go in the top left, where the customer can click and see all the inventory associated with the item.